everybody. Welcome back to the Bullhucker Podcast. I'm Bruce Lundstrom.
I'm Josh Finley.
What's up, Josh Finley?
Brother, I'm just happy to be here, man.
Yeah,
it's a Friday. We got some booze. We got a great guest.
You know, I always stop and pick up a six-pack on the way in because, you know, I keep it light just so it doesn't get out of control here.
Right.
And the person we have today is an owner of an actual liquor store in the county, so he's
enabling us.
Yeah, he brought a few of these things. Juan Ayala, how are you doing today, buddy?
I'm great, man. I'm doing awesome. It's Friday, like you said, so it's getting the weekend started. And
Get it.
it's good times right now.
I got to work tomorrow. Then your ass brings this old smoky moonshine shits.
You gotta know, I'm always bringing something to the table.
I know. I don't know what I was thinking or why I just spent $9 on a six-pack when I knew this guy would show up with some Dos Equis, which you give your disclaimer.
Yep. So, not sponsored by Dos Equis. We're not reviewing it today, but I'm not sponsored yet by them. Let's put it that way.
Not yet.
I'm not sponsored ever by him. We're sponsored by
Zima, brother. It's something different.
They just don't know it.
Yeah, you just don't know it. And we'll bring it back. I brought it back. I started comedy shows, and that's one of the ways I break the ice is I come out, I'd say, round of Zimas.
Yeah.
And the bartender just look at you. I was like, oh, yeah. Now, they came back. I said, man, I got to switch to Red Dog or something, you know? Like, I'm not buying everybody's
Red
Zimas.
Wolf. It was red everything there for a while.
For a little bit,
The Red Dog wasn't bad beer, though.
It wasn't good beer. Juan.
I still got a couple of neons of that in the garage.
Oh,
that one. Yeah. I thought it wasn't bad.
I got an old school Budweiser bow tie neon. If you're ever interested, you let me know.
Yeah,
So,
I got a few of those.
It's old, you know. We start clearing out bars. You know, it's woo. And they shut the bar down. I'm like, I got to take this with me, mostly because I want it, but because they said they need it. So let's get this out of the way. You're fucking moonshine.
So another
chef.
moonshine, Old Smoky Moonshine. We're not sponsored by them yet, but we are drinking their product.
Not yet.
Blueberry, blackberry, blueberry. What is it?
Blackberry.
Blackberry.
You bastard.
And I will say that's the first time I had that one.
That's not bad. Have you ever
not
had
bad at
actual moonshine?
Oh, man, yeah.
Just kick your ass, bro.
So my buddy, rest his soul, Kelly Riggins, my brother, man. We lost him years ago, but he was from La Vida, Colorado.
Well,
He brought it down. Didn't call it moonshine. They called it the white lightning.
oh, yeah. Yep.
And I told him, like, I don't know if I want to put that in my mouth because
200%.
Yeah, you're supposed to be able. If they make it wrong, it should make you go blind, Juan. You know?
Sure.
But it'll kill anything you ever taste.
But I tell you what, I drank it. It's one of those things that takes your breath away.
Yep.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
It's all just flames go.
Oh my God, dude. It took like one bottle, man. And I ain't kidding. Like, if hobos were smart and don't want to get drunk, they should make friends with a hillbilly because they got that shit with them.
Guaranteed.
So you've had it. You've had some moonshine.
I've had some real moonshine. Yeah, we some friends of mine out in Eaton. That's where I grew up. But his dad would brew that stuff, man, and he had a little still out back, and he'd do it. But what was funny, like we had to take and nothing like this. You would not take a hit like that for sure.
No.
Maybe like
Half a
like a quarter at best. Yeah. And I mean, it would, like he says, it's like diesel fuel.
Yeah.
You know, it just goes in and just takes your breath away. But what was crazy is I was working at the same time. I grew up in Eaton. I was working at the Napa Auto Parts. And long ago, that place had been some kind of gas station or whatever, but it also had a underground deal where they would store tires and whatever there. But there was a tunnel that went across the street to this, like, was a bar or whatever. And down there, by the tires and everything, the owner took me down one day, and there literally was one of those old gallon jugs with the thumb and a wax seal on it, dude. And I'm talking, that thing had to have been from like 1920, 10, who knows,
Take a
wherever.
rip off of it?
No, dude. He wouldn't even open it. He says, this is just my little secret stash. I was like, oh my God, man. But I guarantee that stuff was the real deal.
I'm telling you right now, if Armageddon happens, zombie apocalypse, you name it, and someone needs a plane, and they're like, we need to find fuel, Josh is like, I need a ride to Eaton.
I got it. I got it. No problem.
I got some shit that will firebomb and fuel this plane. Yeah.
With one match, I'll tear it up. Right?
I'm telling you, man. That stuff's evil as hell. But before we get any further, I do want to say, hey, welcome to the Bullhucker Podcast. If you're new to the podcast, what we do is we bring on a guest. Today is Mr. Juan Ayala. What's going to happen is Juan's going to tell us 3 stories about his life. Now, here's a kicker. Only 2 of these stories are true. One's either made up, borrowed, or it's embellished story. And at the end of the podcast, me and Mr. Finley try and guess which one it is.
I'm not too good at this.
No, neither one of us
Not
are.
too good at
You
this.
think after 100, this is episode 185.
Yeah.
And you've been here before.
Yeah.
You
It
were
was 99.
99. Yeah, you were 99.
Christmas this time last year, wasn't it?
No,
Or
2 years ago.
years ago.
Yeah,
2 years.
Two years
It's been
ago.
that long.
Yeah, because you were dressed up as you were a
I
little.
had my Christmas hat. And,
You little half in a can, I think,
Yeah.
as you came from a party or something. So,
oh yeah, it was because I was you and Voke, yeah.
yeah, at that the hatchet place. I don't think it's still there.
Yeah, over at the after hours, not the block. Yeah.
Is it still there?
No, they don't have that.
The hatchet didn't fly, huh?
No, they have. I don't know what's in there now. There's the guy that does the sound systems around town for like Bob Stock and things like that.
Oh, Chelsea and Michael.
I think that's who it is. Yeah, they got big old semis. This trailer loads full of speakers and things like that. And I think pretty sure that's who there. I think that's what they did.
You know what? Now that you said, I think he was because he was on here not too long ago. Were you with Michael?
Yeah, I was that. Yeah.
Oh, because the Detroit and the
UPS mini or the moving van.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. When I bring Josh, that's when the crazy shit starts out. Like people are like, I don't want to tell those stories. I got a dark mother. Okay,
I dig it out, man, for whatever reason.
Hell yeah. Well, Juan, you ready to tell some stories, brother?
Let's give it a try.
All right. You want to read them off there, Josh? Kind of hard on my phone.
Here we go. Yep. So we got Cinco de Five-O. We got 8-ball corner pocket and left on the river.
Well, pick one out, my man.
Well, I'm going to go Cinco de Five-O right away.
Yeah.
I'll talk about the Popo, ho.
Let's hear it.
So back in hopefully what statute of limitations for everybody?
7 years.
7 years. So we're good with there. I won't use
know
real
that?
names.
Unless, you know what,
How do
this
you know
podcast, I've had to look that up to put people at ease.
I didn't even know that.
Unless you murdered someone, Juan, then let's just keep that to you. You know, there's a thing called a cold case, but Josh and I can't help you.
Yeah,
You know?
no, I don't know nothing.
So we'll use that person 1 and persons 2, 3, and go from there. So that way we don't get nobody in
You
trouble.
don't want to change the names to protect the innocent?
There you go.
Yeah. Juan 1 and Juan 2.
Yeah, well, there you go. So back in the day, Cinco de Mayo, I mean, it's Mexican holiday. Just like my niece was just on. What are you guys talking about in the Mexican park? Mexican Sunday.
She called it Beaner Sunday. That's her word. Yeah.
What?
She's you guys remember Beaner Sundays? Like, no. And she's like, I don't know if that's what they called it. I'm like, that's
We don't call it that anymore.
that's not what. Yes. And then she's like, I'm half brown. I'm brown. I'm brown. I'm
my
like,
God.
yeah, okay, it's still hateful, but go for it.
So Cinco de Five-O, Mexican holiday celebrating the day. Just got off with the barbecue, the carne asada, and the works that we all do, the rice, the beans, the tortillas, and the good food, the good stuff. So
yeah.
drinking, kicking back some beers, and I am with my cohort, my right hand at that time, Amanda. AKA Amanda.
From 2 episodes ago. Yeah.
That was Juan 1.
Yeah, that's Juan 1. Yeah.
So we are been at the house at my sister's, at her mom and dad's, barbecuing, drinking it up, having a good time. Decided, let's go have some beers. Let's go to the bar. It's always where it starts, right? No, we're just going for one. Just going for one.
Nobody goes for one.
It's Cinco de Mayo. We're going for one beer, one shot to celebrate the holiday.
One night. It turns into one night. Yeah.
One.
Yeah.
Officer 1.
So 4 shots in at one of our local establishments. We're there, and this dude's just sitting like kind of catty corner from me across the bar, and just starts being just annoying. Dude, just annoying to all save how. So we asked the guy, hey, chill out, just chill, mind what you're talking, because there was women in there.
Right.
Told him chill out. Nope. So he kept arguing. Finally snatched him up by the neck, and that happened, and we got in trouble, so we had to leave. So we go to another local establishment.
You're not going to tell us what bars these are?
No, I don't. I don't want to.
Only 3 choices. I mean,
You can pick them out. There's two in this story.
Yeah, okay. And they've all been on this podcast, by the way.
Yeah, all of them have.
Not the third one, but the 2 big ones.
Yeah. So it's everyone's celebrating. There's a few people. The first place it was dead. I'm thinking Cinco de Mayo. What the hell? Where's everybody at having their margaritas?
Yeah.
Where's the white guy with the sombrero? Where's his head at? And he's not around.
Yeah.
So go down to the other establishment, hanging out there. Guess who shows back? Shows up in that bar. Same dude that we handled over at the other bar. So I'm like, I gotta go. We just gotta go. Guess who snatches him up this time? My old right hand.
Amanda, the jailer. Yeah.
By the neck.
Nice. How big's this dude, Juan?
He's probably, I would say he's about my size, a little maybe a little thinner, but about my height and size.
About an average size together. Okay.
She snatches him up, mops the floor with him. I'm like, dude, why didn't you do that over at the other place? I wouldn't have got kicked out of there.
Yeah.
Right. Just handled one of us and we'd been done with it.
Right.
So Luckily, at that one, we did. They know us pretty good there, so I think we kind of Cinco de Mayo, so they kind of smoothed it over, and nobody got caught, nobody got arrested, but dude, she mopped him up. I felt like a puss. My own niece.
You just snap your fingers, kind of,
Well,
Chop, chop.
handle my small stuff.
There's nothing wrong with that, Juan. There's nothing
wrong with that. Nothing at all.
Where are you? I mean, we went for that one beer and one shot. We're already 4 or 5 deep in the first one, 4 or 5 at the second one.
This is probably not politically correct, but I've always said if I won the lottery, the first thing I would buy is a little person. I'd hire a little person, I should say, and I would make them learn every form of fucking special of martial arts if possible, and I'd get the proficient. I'd make them proficient in all firearms, and I call them Little Pain. You know what I'm saying? I'll be rich, right?
Little Pain.
I'm worth money. I feel an assassin you can throw at people is the most dangerous assassin. You know what I'm saying, bro?
True.
What I'm saying. So there's no. I won't feel ashamed when Little Pain comes out, starts whipping ass.
Yeah.
And I sit back down with my daiquiris.
Right. Dos Equis.
So long. I mean, short story, but long story short.
Yeah,
but still, Cinco de Mayo, and Amanda just mops up a dude at the local bar.
Jailer.
So hopefully that was way before her jailer time. So
really?
keep her clean.
Maybe that's what she put on the resume as an ass kicker.
Yeah, bodyguard.
So she works at the sheriff's office?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I had a speeding ticket out by Weldona, and I've seen her at the liquor store a few times when I come in. She always jokes with me, whatever, and I happen to see her there because I'm coming to pay a ticket, you know.
Yeah.
She looks at it, she goes, oh, shit. She goes, you're going a little fast. I was like, yeah, whatever. He usually lets people off. I was like, well, not today, so here I am to pay my bill.
Yeah. And who's this?
I don't know.
My niece. She's talking to my niece, Amanda.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
you know her.
I didn't know that about. I didn't know her. I didn't even know her name. I've just met her a whole bunch. I've been in the liquor store a few times, seen her there. We just joke when we're in there, and I just happened to come in to pay the bill for the speeding ticket. She was there to take the money, and I was like, oh shit. What are you here for? I was like, well, you already know, I'm sure, but here you go.
Yeah.
we got what is there, 3? I got 4 nieces. And Amanda and I, luckily the 2 youngest ones weren't old enough to do some of the crimes that Amanda and I did.
Right.
And the oldest one, she's from Brushwood, she's not around, but she's in Greeley now. But yes, if we would have all been together, it'd have been.
And they're all younger.
I'd have been a whole, just take care of everything.
You're the bad uncle. You were the bad uncle.
Right.
I'm the baby of the family, but the bad uncle.
The bad uncle. How old's your oldest sibling?
So Gilbert's my brother. He's the next one. He's 14 years from me.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm the only one from my dad, from senior.
Okay.
They're same moms but different dad.
How is senior doing?
He's doing good. He's doing a little bit better. Yeah, a little scared there for a while. So, but
you get older, man. It's your dad's tough though.
yeah, he don't want to stop working. So
Of course he doesn't.
he wants to be at the store. He wants to know how Larry's stacking that fucking beer.
Yeah. There he goes.
Remember that shit?
Oh yeah.
He's still the same way, dude.
He's one of the best guys you'll ever meet. Your dad's a good man. So.
Yeah, he is.
What do you think about that one, Joshua?
I like that, honestly.
Yeah.
Now that I know the other half of the story, then I can see that happening for sure.
I have a cousin, Amy, who was a prison guard up in Canyon.
Yeah.
And one day at Christmas, we were just kind of cheesing around. I am 2 months younger than Amy, 3 times as big. She took me down just playing around, you know what I mean? Like, twisting my arms. I was like, you're hurting me,
Mom.
Yeah. My stepmom would be like, Amy, let him go. He's going to start crying his big bitch ass, But it doesn't matter the size of the dog in the fight, right?
Oh, for sure, brother. Dude, you know my wife, right?
Oh, that's, I mean, who am I talking to?
Dude, my wife, she's done some stuff in her life. She's been overseas. She was, she's trained in all kinds of hand-to-hand combat and all this, And so when I met her, I knew her from when I was a kid, but when we met and we started dating, we were wrestling around one day, right? And so I was like, I was going to go sweep the leg and throw her down. And I went to grab the leg, and she took my head and she locked it, like in just that quick. She goes, I drop down right now, I break your neck. I was like, all right, cool. We're done,
Stop.
Dude, we're up at Loveland. We're up at Loveland skiing, and it happened to be like a hooky day. It was like Wednesday or whatever. And so we go up. It's a powder day. It's a beautiful day. And she's getting real nervous because I'm teaching her how to snowboard, right? So we always go to the bar first, get a drink. Yeah. And so we come out of the bar. We're sitting at the little chair, and she needs to tighten up her boots, getting all that done. So I'm just kind of chilling back on the chair like this, These two dudes walk out of the bar, and they're riders. They're ready to just go enjoy the day. And so they're just, woo, having a good time. And he comes over, and he sees me, and he sees her, but he thinks it's a dude. And he just walks by, and he's like... And he taps her on the back of the head, bro. And I just sat there like this. I was like, oh, God.
What have you done?
And she looks up, and this guy turns around. He's like, Powder. And he just stopped, and he's like, oh, I'm so sorry. And she's like, get the fuck away from me. She's all mad, She looks at me and looks back at him. He goes, I'm sorry. You can hit me. And she goes, no. Just get the fuck away from me or whatever. And so he looks at me. I'm like, dude, just leave. Just go right now. She will kill you. Like, she's killed people in her life, like real humans.
You're going to get us all killed.
Right now.
What are you doing right now, man?
Right. And so this guy's buddy finally grabs him and they go off. She turns around and looks at me with this look of death, right? And she goes, you didn't even stand up for me? You didn't do nothing? I was like, babe, listen. I get up. I hit him. The cops show up. I have questions. You hit him. We go riding. They're going to ask him. They're not asking nothing of you. They're going to ask him, what the fuck did you do to her? And then we go ride, and they're going to talk to the cops. I was like, no, I'm not doing nothing. You're going to fucking
look. I'm going to use that shit.
Right.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. It is true.
I never thought of that one.
It's the truth. I'm sitting back. They're not going to ask her nothing. They're going to ask that dude, what the fuck did you do to her?
Or they're not even going to call the cops. That guy's not.
Oh, no. He won't have time.
What happened? Oh, the 5'3" brunette smacked me and my friend around.
She hit me.
Then she said some mean shit about my mother. And then she hit me again.
Jesus. Yeah. It's rough, man. You got to watch your...
I'm going to use that shit. It's a good one. Why am I going to get in trouble, go to jail, when we can just go ride?
Right. Yeah.
You hit him.
Yeah, you hit him.
And I'm going to sit back and laugh. I'll film
next time
it.
I'm on a date, I'm just saying, you hit him. Good.
When you do film it, get the wide angle for me, would you? Don't do this. This is no good. Get the wide angle.
So you hit him with that twisted tea can.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, yeah. Dude, that was a smack right there.
Yeah, that video was awesome. So thank God for the internet. That was good. That was good. I like it too. It's for the strong women in our life. You got to show respect, right?
Yep.
Because they'll whip your ass if you don't. You know,
for sure.
Let me find you. I've lost the stories.
Oh shit! Sorry.
I'm usually the one that don't come prepared.
Well, I know. I know. Well, you sent it to me, and I can't spell Juan. It keeps putting the S. You're just son. All right. Cinco de Fivo. Next, do we have 8-Ball Corner Pocket or Left on the River? Well, there's always one on here more, so we'll save it till last. Let's hear Left on the River.
All right. So, sitting at home one night, it's the weekend. Actually, you know what? I think it was like a Wednesday or Thursday maybe. Yeah. And just sitting at home going through Facebook, pop, get a message. And I've never been into the dating site thing, so I never went that route.
Hey, wink, wink. Yeah, I got you, Juan. I got you. Yeah.
So... Get a message on Facebook. I'm new to Facebook, dude. This is how old this is. It's been and I'm a social media whore, you know that. So I'm always on social media. But just getting into Facebook, get this message. I'm working nights at Savage. I was at the power plant, on the coal side, pushing coal and stuff. But anyway, so as I was going through there, I got that message and it's this chick from town. I was like, all right. So we start talking, whatever, going a couple days talking and everything. Next thing she's all, well, meet me at Walmart and we'll go out cruising.
Meet me at Walmart.
Okay.
Classy.
Classy broad.
Yeah.
It's right up my alley, right?
Yeah. I'll be by the little boy's underwear. All right. Well, I'll see you there.
Oh, man. That's ruthless right there.
Don't forget your 10-cent bag.
Yeah.
You need that.
They weren't charging for bags then.
They'll charge you with something.
So I'm pulling into Walmart. I'm parking in the parking lot. This is like I don't know what day this is now. It's still during the week, but probably 10 o'clock, dude. 10:30 at night. I'm parking in the parking lot. There's fucking no one at Walmart. Just so happens I'm the only one that needs to go shopping at 10:30, 11 o'clock.
Right.
Waiting for one other car to pull in the parking lot.
Right.
My hookup.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. So I get the text back from her. She's like, well, I'm over on the side. I parked on the side of Walmart. All right. So I go over there. She hops in. We go for cruising around, talking, BSing. Let's go down to the river. I was like, now I'm getting a little worried.
I want to see if you have a big scar with stitch marks on your back. Or wherever they pull your liver
So
out of Josh or their kidneys.
I need 6 forms of picture ID.
Yeah.
I'm asking all. I'm like, I don't know. I was like, we could just go for a cruise because now I'm a little worried. Like,
You've never met this girl before.
No.
You've just met her.
I knew her.
Okay.
And she supposedly, I knew her. I guess I don't know.
So you did know her.
I did know her.
Okay.
But now I'm getting sketchy. Now I'm getting worried because I'm like, now it's about 11:30, 12 o'clock, almost midnight. Going down to let's go for a cruise and then go down to the river. I'm like, set up. I'm thinking, I'm trying to text my right hand, Amanda. You got to get me out of this shit.
You gotta
Call and say there's an emergency. Someone's in the hospital dying.
You gotta come punch this bitch. Just trying to take my liver.
I'm thinking.
Turn on your life 360 right now.
I'm even trying to call a couple of the homies. Some of the guys are like, dude, just call me. Says, I'm texting while I'm driving, and she's, who are you talking to? Who are you texting? Not paying attention. I'm trying to get out of this shit. Like, nobody would call me, dude. Nobody that night. No one fucking call me.
Right.
I'm just, all right. Well, let's go to the river. So we go down on the river. She said, well, let's go for a walk. I'm like, oh, okay. Now you want me to get out of the car? I'm like,
No, you're hiking.
Yeah. Well, now you want to hike at midnight?
Is it called a honeypot? Is that the correct term I'm thinking of? Where there's a bunch of guys waiting on the corner to beat and mug you?
Oh,
I was having like flashbacks of everything I'd done bad and who I did it to. Like every girl I went out with was like, am I going to get my ass beat?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She's a pillowcase with soap blocks or something.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
So we're go for a walk and I started getting comfortable. Everything's cool. We're walking down Dodge Bridge down there, down towards the river, walking towards Brush. I'm like, well, I'm like halfway to fucking Brush already.
Yeah.
We're almost there. So try to turn around. Oh no, let's just right over here, this little spot. Let's go sit down. I'm like, oh, dude. I'm getting my ass beat now. And no service, phone service out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Freaking BFE. So we go sit down, talk, and things got a little heavy.
A little more than talking.
Like what do you mean heavy, Juan?
Well, she started reading stories to me.
The conversation.
We're reading the Bible.
She's
reading the Bible.
Little philosophy.
Little philosophy.
We're talking the Bible. Still, when I was in church these days.
Yeah. I don't know which.
So next thing you know, we're talking. I thought we were talking because I was talking.
Yeah.
And the next thing you know, just I'm by myself. Gone, dude.
Well,
She's like, I'll be right back. Let me just go around around behind the tree here. And I was like, all right. Dude, she fucking disappeared. Okay, we're like probably halfway to Brush or here. We're in Brush. But, dude, it's like 12:30, 1 o'clock, maybe 1:30 now.
And you walked from where?
From my car over on Dodge Bridge.
Oh, that's not that far.
But, dude, we were like...
I thought maybe like you're in Fort Morgan and walked all this way.
Yeah, we're halfway to Brush.
I'll let you finish your story, but I have a serious question. But go ahead.
So I'm walking. My dumb ass leaves the keys in the car. So it's my car. So you can imagine what happened when I finally made it back to the parking spot.
No car.
She took your car.
She didn't just take my car, bro. She took my fucking clothes. I'm in my boxers, bro, walking down the fucking road.
Walk of shame. All-star.
Never mind. That answers my question.
So, dude, I'm walking down the road, coming up to the highway, trying to... You think someone's going to pull over and help me out in my fucking...
No.
At least I have my whitey tighties, but I have my briefs on.
At least you have briefs on, dude.
Nobody's helping.
Yeah.
No
You
one's
could have been
stopping.
fully dressed. Nobody's helping
Dude,
it, dude.
they're calling the cops, and the cops aren't even fucking stopping. Like, we'll follow you home, sir. I got the spotlight on.
Yeah.
We'll follow you the rest of the way.
Keep
It's
marching.
like, I live in Morgan.
Keep marching, skid mark. Let's go.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yellow spot.
Oh, my God.
Right.
Brown streak to yellow spot. Remember that?
Goddamn cochino. Let's go.
Did you ever use those on when you guys were walkie-talkies back in the day when you were a kid? Brown streak to yellow spot.
No.
Oh, dude, that was
Oh,
the best.
jeez. Woodchuck to gray squirrel.
So, go ahead.
No, so dude, I'm.
What happened? Or how'd you go home? Did someone pick you up eventually?
Well, someone eventually picked me up, but dude, call the fucking cops on me. I'm in my boxers, bro. On the fucking highway, pretty much, going on the on ramp, trying
No
to come
cell
back to
phone,
Fort
no
Morgan.
nothing?
Dude, nothing.
No,
Nothing,
They
man.
never caught her?
Huh?
They ever catch her?
Well, I got my car back, but what the fuck is the point? Is the fact of the matter at the time at the.
Do you ever
on the
see this
spot.
girl again?
Yeah, I've seen her.
She's still around?
Oh yeah.
I was going to say, which one of her friends did you piss off that she set
Yeah.
up to do this to you?
I know, dude, but yeah, they didn't like trash my car or nothing, but still, it was the fact. It was at that time. But, hey, you're young and dumb.
I would like the fact the guy picks you up is like, looks at you, puts his hand on your legs, like, you want to go down to the river? No. No, I don't.
I just got back from there.
I know a little back road.
Or having flashbacks to when I'm about 85. I broke down on the highway. We'll go to the river, old man.
There's a nice little spot about halfway to Brush.
It's only gay if you like it.
I didn't just hear that one.
Oh, shit. That's how every horror movie starts, man.
Oh,
You know
my
what I mean?
God.
That's how every porno starts, dude.
That's how every porno starts. You're going to rape me or kill me.
No, pornos don't start like that.
Yeah.
Horror movies start like that. Pornos start with, delivery? Yeah, the pizza's right here. Like,
What was that movie, Detroit Rock City? When they're going down the highway, they're in the car going down the highway in Detroit Rock City.
It's been a long
He's
time.
like, let's pick her up. He's a hitchhiker. He's like, we can't pick up hitchhikers. She's like, that's the way horror movies start. He's like, that's the way pornos start too, man.
nobody's ever seen a female hitchhiker. Have you? Can you say you've seen a female hitchhiker?
Oh, I've seen one.
You know what? I don't think I have.
You have? Oh, I was going to say, Unsolved Mysteries, I've heard about them,
Yeah.
but I've never seen one on
That's
the side
why
of the
there's not
road.
any- that's why there's-
Exactly.
How'd you get your car back? Did the cops find it? Did she drop it off
She
somewhere?
came and brought it back.
What'd she say?
She's fucking with me, dude.
I don't know about all that.
It's just honestly, I know her. I mean, I knew her. But I think she was just to try to get back at me for some dumb shit back in the day.
Did you, honest question, did you have it coming?
No.
Oh, that was a huge joke.
No, I was reading the Bible, man.
Drinking water. Thinking
Not moonshine.
Thinking about what charity I would donate my time to the next day, and then what do you think about that one?
I got some questions
Yeah,
on
me
that
too,
one, buddy.
me
Yeah,
too,
yeah.
yeah.
There's some holes in that one.
Yeah. All right, it's a great story though. It's true. It's a great story. It's true. I don't. That's like how every nightmare starts too. When you're just walking somewhere in your underwear or naked,
Right.
Yeah.
It's just because I've been born and raised here. I've been here for so long.
Yeah.
Paybacks are a bitch, bro.
Yeah. Oh,
The shit I
yeah.
did in high school. Paybacks are a bitch.
Dude, I got in a fight with my ex-wife. It was a big deal, but we were leaving. We were supposed to be going to Burlington, and we left Fort Morgan. We got all the way to Brush. We were heading down 71 to go to like Last Chance, whatever. And I just knew that this weekend was not going to go good, and I was done, right? I was like, no, hey, can you stop the car? I got to pee. And so her daughter was driving, whatever, and I'm in the back seat. At the time, I was just grabbing like as many beers as I could, and I was throwing them in the pockets of my shorts. I was like, I just got to pee. So I get out. I just started walking, dude, down 71, like back around. I made it into Brush. I literally made it from Brush to John Deere in Fort Morgan, dude, with, I don't know, 6 beers or whatever it was. Never got pulled over. No cop. Nobody stopped. Nobody
No
tried
one
to.
stops for you,
I was
bro.
on 34, dude, walking like 8 miles. Dude, nobody said nothing. And as soon as I'd drink a beer, I'd throw the can. I'd get another one, drink it, whatever. They finally found me over there and picked me up. But
I've had flat
Guaranteed.
tires on the road. I've had friends drive by, honk and wave.
right, yeah.
They'll honk, wave the other way. You're on this side.
Yeah.
I'm out,
That
man.
shit.
Juan, those aren't friends, mijo. Those aren't friends. It's funny about getting ditched at Dodd Bridge. I did it not for a girl. Me and my buddy, when we were in high school, it was the big snipe hunting.
Yeah.
Was a big
Yep.
a big joke you played on the younger guys.
Yeah.
And my buddy and I were hanging out with older guys. We thought we were hot shit. They told us they're like little weasels with like glowing eyes. And we're like, oh. So sure as shit, we went looking for them, and then we came back to nobody. So got to go on a little hike there that day. So yeah, I never
Nobody picked you up either.
No. And we were 2 young boys, so it would have been like,
You're a prime target, honestly.
yeah. I'd say take the redhead. He got no soul. That's my buddy. He's pale with red hair. Tell me who doesn't like that? Come on now, creeper.
Oh, my gosh.
All right, that was a pretty good one.
That was good.
So it was Left on the River. Next, last one, 8-ball corner pocket.
8-ball corner pocket. So this one's going to go back, man, this is 10 years.
All right.
10 years. Exactly probably 10 years around this time. Well, I think it was about in this time, almost holiday time, or, probably after Halloween a little ways. But another local establishment in town. And chilling there just one night, man. It was my place. Go down, have some beers, hang out with the homies and the friends, and then just check it out. It was probably like this one was like, all my shit happens like on a Wednesday or Thursday night. Never on Friday, Saturday, when you can handle the next day.
Sure.
But or get a rest for it. Think about what the fuck you did.
Oh, you're speaking to the choir. Yeah.
So, chilling there, eating, it's already 11:30, midnight, getting close to closing time, wanting to kick us out. 2 females walk in the door. I mean, don't know them, never seen them before. I mean, hot, dude, just freaking hot, right? And 3 of us in the bar.
Like lose your car and clothes hot, or
like I'd probably just give her the keys to my car.
The river hot, or
just give her my keys hot.
Okay.
Here, just take it.
Okay.
Type of thing, right?
I've learned to just take it.
Want me to buy you some beers before you leave? Here's my keys.
Just a little action this time, please.
Can I just see the side boob just once, a little bit, just a little bit?
That's all.
A little thigh, just a little bit.
I'll poke it a little bit, just something. Give me something.
So we're there. I'm telling my 2 friends I'm with. I'm like, dude, this chick's pretty high. Check them out. Oh, whatever, dude, whatever. Let's go back and play pool. So we're back playing pool. Mind our own business, dude. I swear to God, I was minding my own business. Didn't know these girls from nowhere. They come over and want to play pool with us. I'm like, kind of break the ice. I was like, well, they made the first move. Cool. So we're playing and she's playing, and then one of my friends, see the size of the ring on that fucking chick? I'm like, no, it's really not.
I wasn't looking at the ring.
Not paying attention to that right now.
A wedding ring.
Well, it was a friendship ring, but
Friendship ring. That's called a wedding ring.
Yeah.
Is it on the left hand? Yeah. Big time.
Well, wait till I tell you the rest of the story.
Okay. Finish your story. Sorry.
Because it ended up on my right cheek. No, I'm just like, oh shit. So anyway, we're playing pool. Bring us around the shots, and I mean, Larry knows how I get when it's time for shots. And
it's pretty. I think Josh also now knows how you are. Yeah.
So we're playing pool. We're at a few shots. We've already been a few beers already in deep. A few shots now with these girls playing pool, and bring us another round of shots. All right. So here comes the bartender. She turns the corner. Well, by then, two of the 2 girls that were there were on top of the pool table, and here's my friend over here with this flip phone getting video. Okay, flip phone.
Oh, shit. I don't
2.1 megapixel. Or like a 1.0.01.
Did they form? Did you film video on a flip phone?
Very short.
Okay.
Very grainy.
I don't remember.
And
That's a good point. I don't remember about that.
Yeah.
Very short, very grainy, and the pictures were even worse.
Okay.
That's right at the end of the flip phone era. So my dad had a flip phone up until he was a diehard dude. They called me and said, they called me from Verizon. They're like, Juan, your dad has the fucking flip phone. Will you buy him a smartphone? You can afford it. I was like, dude, he doesn't. I bought him 2. Took him back.
Yeah.
Dude, he was pissed. He was pissed after my son was born because he couldn't fit more than 10 pictures on the on the flip phone. It's like, well, yeah.
You're lucky that thing makes phone calls, Dad.
Like, it's dial-up when you call it. It's all making that ringing sound.
Yeah.
It's in a museum somewhere right now. It's like, look at this.
Yeah.
So we're playing pool, and now we've got people on top of the pool table. Manager comes around the corner, tray of shots, and about lost it when she seen us that we were playing pool on the pool table.
Is that what we're doing? Playing pool?
Taking shots on the pool table.
Okay. All right.
Taking shots on the pool table in, body shots in the local establishment.
Sure.
Anybody could come in at midnight, but you never know.
Yeah.
More than likely, probably not. That's going to happen. So come out, bring us another round of shots. And now the bartender, she's like, what the fuck? Dude, she's like, you got to go. You got to leave.
Yeah.
These chicks get up, turn around, out, gone. Till this day, when they left the door, I didn't see what they were driving and don't know who she is.
Well, that's probably better.
Well, first of all, it wasn't your car, so that's already a plus from the last story.
Yeah, she brought her own car. Yeah. That's a definite up.
So I'm like, dude, you got it on the phone. I go, my 2 friends are with us. I said, one of you have to have fucking video. I go, Jason, let's tell you my friend Jason. Jason is like, dude, don't tell me that was on you took pictures with that fucking flip phone and tried to record a video. So, dude, I got it right here. I said, throw that shit in the trash, bro. It's not even good for evidence.
Yeah.
It's just so fucking. Yeah. He looks like fucking the Kool-Aid man on top of the fucking straw with that .01 megapixel camera.
Yeah.
So They bounced. My other friend, he's like, I got some pictures. He had a better foot with pictures. I was like, what are you taking pictures of the ceilings for?
Yeah.
He's like, well, I was trying to get it from the bottom up. Dude, are you fucking serious? We're taking body shots with these hot chicks on the pool table, and neither one of you could get me a fucking picture.
Yeah.
What the fuck is your problem?
Proof.
Right.
Sure, it happened.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Or they're vampires.
So,
That could be.
long story. I mean, it's a very short story, but I know that. But, dude, to this day,
No idea.
No idea who
No
they are.
idea.
You've never seen them again?
no.
Mystery girls.
Yeah. I've had a few of those.
Sometimes probably better that way.
Well, no, I just been quite the drinker in my time. Therefore, every phone I've had, I've looked at pictures the next day. Like, ooh, I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is either.
When you get up in the morning next day, you're like, what happened last night? You're looking for your phone. It's not over here.
I'm just usually sitting next to a chewed off arm. I'm like, oh, again. I gotta start doing sit-ups.
Well, I grew up watching scrambled HBO porn, so I would have still got that out, dude. I'd be like, oh, yeah.
Skinamax.
Put that in the spank bank for
With all the
later.
squiggly lines.
Oh, for sure.
Poltergeist style, huh?
Yeah.
like, boop,
I can
boop.
hear the words, even if
That's a boob. That's a boob. I think it's a boob. Yeah.
she sounds like she's liking it. I'm sure there's something in there. Like, what's the deal? Yeah, oh, for sure, dude.
Someday we'll be old perverts telling the young perverts about how we have to walk up the hill both ways in snow with no shoes on when it comes to.
Just to get to the porn shop. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, so it ended up being a great night, dude.
Yeah.
No evidence. No,
That's better.
no evidence. Only the
much
memories.
They were dancing on the pool table?
We were body shots off of the pool table.
Oh, okay. All right.
And I mean, this local establishment is like, dude, if they know what happened, what I was doing, I'd never go back.
Listen, I know most of the local establishments in Fort Morgan. I guarantee that was the light day for them. You know what I mean? So
Well, let's just put it out. It wasn't two of the local establishments that currently have pool tables.
Huh, okay.
So put it that way. I'm pretty sure everybody can guess it now.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it'd been very frowned upon if they found out what I did.
Unless they got to join.
Yeah.
So someone has to have it on camera, right?
Oh, bud.
There's security camera for sure. There's some
Yeah.
guy in the back still watching that. Rewind.
So
This
now
is where he
the
gets
evidence
pissed.
is coming out for her. You are on Bullhucker.
Yeah, because they're all big fans. I worked in a nightclub for many years, dude. I can tell you some of the craziest shit in my life I've ever seen in a club. People, when they're at a bar and they're drinking and they don't care, that's you see crazy stuff, man. It's because the owner used to tell us, like, don't complain to people when you're here. You know what I mean? People have had all week with their spouse, their
They're
kids,
coming to complain
their
to you.
job. Yeah, they're coming here to cut loose. They don't want to hear your bullshit. But I tell you that because when they come to cut loose, they come to cut loose.
Oh yeah, you're the therapist. You're the barber that hears it all. You're the the shrink. You're everything. Dude.
Oh man, I'm telling, like, when they cut loose. It was a speed bar, man. I mean, it was a nightclub, so man, you're just swinging drinks. You hardly talk to anybody. What do you need, bud? Sometimes it's slow down and talk to them, but some of the shit, even the funniest stuff is like everybody wants to hit on the waitress. Everybody wants to get with the waitress.
Yep.
The worst pickup line I ever heard in my life, and I had to stare at her for a minute. So I was like, do we need to kick this guy out? My friend Rachel was clearing out tables in night. The guy stumbles up to her. He's like, I gotta tell you, I need a mile of your shit just to find out where it came from.
Oh my god.
She's like, I looked at her and go,
So that's hot.
what did you say? And she's like, what'd you say? And you repeated it. I'm like, I don't know what to. I'm not sure if being insulted or not. I'm not sure. I don't know if that's
Is
flattering.
that harassment or?
Yeah.
Let's start with 1.5 feet and see where you end up there. All right, buddy? Let's try that
you can
first.
hold it down.
Like, I don't think you're my type.
Yeah. That sounds like some brush
That's
shit.
fucking bad right there. Dude.
Yeah.
Well, it's a damn moonshine you brought.
See,
Brings out the devil in me. Oh my god.
So yeah, it's you see some crazy stuff in bars. That's
That's hilarious.
Dude, the bars and liquor stores. I mean,
Oh, I'm sure liquor stores.
dude,
Really?
dude. Yeah. I've seen some shit, bro.
Really?
I know. When you're a bartender or you work events and stuff, like I've been working events, or you work at the liquor store, anything that has to do with the sale of alcohol, drugs, tobacco. I mean, I think you see and know everybody's secrets. You know so many secrets. You know, like, I could fuck with you right now.
Yeah.
I know you came to the store the other night, you know.
Oh,
that
well,
type
I
of
was just
shit.
going to ask that right there. Like, how many times you see the dude and his wife, and then the next
Yeah.
week you see the dude and his girlfriend?
It
You're like,
happened in Pueblo all the time, because
And then you just get the, yeah, right.
no,
Don't say nothing.
it was Pepper's nightclub. It was a meat market where I worked. You know what I mean? It was a hookup place. And there'd be times like next day, like a Sunday, I'd be in the Pueblo Mall going to grab something, and I'd see that same dude with his wife and kids, and he'd see me, and he'd look. The night he's like, "Hey, what's up, Larry?" The next day, he doesn't know Larry, you know, because
I've had that happen. Like,
his wife knows where I work, and she's like, you know, like, "How do you know Larry? You, you remember your sister?
we went to school together.
I about slipped up one time. I was like, well, is this your daughter? I'm like, how's your wife?
You know this?
Yeah.
Need another one?
Hey, I'm never going to turn one down for sure. Thank you, sir.
It's scary in the dating life because I mean it's
But dude, it's like so like I said, I about slipped up one time. I see this dude, and I'm like, hey, how's your wife doing? And I look, and so is that your daughter? No, dude, that was his his other friend,
side chick.
and that didn't know he was married. And I'm like, oh. So I ran into that a couple times, and after that, I'm just like, from now on, I tell people, because people will come, regulars will come, so just get me my usual. I said, so a long time ago, I decided I do not remember what you buy. I do not remember who you come in with. So every time you come in, you need to tell me what exactly you want, even if it's 2 times a day.
Right.
Because I feel like if someone asks me, I'm not lying when I say I don't fucking know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And I don't care no more. Because that will surely get you. I mean, especially like when you're at the bar, you're working behind the bar. I mean, you work behind the bar.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have, but you working behind the bar, you know everybody's business.
For sure.
Oh yeah.
If they're not putting it on the bar, they're telling you.
Or the pool table.
Or the pool table. They're telling you about their business.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I got buddies like that too. It is what it is, man.
Yeah.
So that's why I'd never date one of them. So
But yeah, so you run into you see some stuff, man. You see some definitely.
yeah, well, alcohol, like you said, normal. Like for Budweiser, man, going from bar to bar. We used to always do promotions. I don't think they do that shit anymore, but
No.
we were supposed to for every
Been in a
holiday.
bar
We'd,
in a
we'd
long
go
time.
in, hand out hats, T-shirts, all that
Yeah,
bullshit,
yep.
man. And all it's
We get to do that. I do that most of it on my own now, but
Oh, really?
but they're real picky about it, man. That's why, because I've had people ask me, well, how can you do so much in other stores? I said, well, I make sure I take pictures. I got videos, and I send it to my companies, not to be, hey, look at me, but hey, I didn't sell your shit at the counter, because there are stores that do that. I didn't hang it on my wall for a couple weeks and then take it home.
right.
I gave it to you give what I get given to me. I give back.
My understanding is from like Budweiser after I left is that there's laws now passed that they can't give away stuff
Yeah.
because it's to protect the little guy.
Yep.
But Budweiser heavily lobbied for it because now they can't give away stuff. You know what I mean? So
Oh my God.
because they were afraid that like Fat Tire couldn't hang out with Budweiser because Budweiser could afford to give away all
Yeah.
kinds of crazy stuff.
And a lot of it did have to do with they would bring me something, and this was back in your days. They'd bring me. I say, oh, I'm gonna raffle it in the store. Well, who won? Juan won. Well, no, his kid won. It's not even twin, or his cousin won, and he ended up at Juan's house.
Yeah, I know it's crooked.
So that's what. So I do. There's stuff that is given to us now. Give to me. Like some of the stuff that I have in the store now. I mean, that's given to you, but to put on display. So it's the store.
Sure.
It's Village Liquors, not my personal.
yeah.
Right.
But also, like I say, when I do giveaways, like T-shirts and stuff, I give away at the events I do. I make sure that the where there's Coors, Corona, I make sure they get pictures. Say, hey, look, you gave me 10 shirts. Look, there's 10 people that got 10 shirts because
That's cool.
because they look down on it, man. Then they won't help you out when you need to.
Sure.
So
Right.
if they catch you selling the shit, then
Well, then they're not gonna do it anymore, man. It's because people are dishonest, dude.
Yeah.
It's tough.
it is. People are, and it sucks because, like I said, I like to. I always say, if it was given to me, then I'm going to give it to someone else.
Right.
That was the point for it, not given to me to make some money on.
Right.
So
Well, before we go on, Juan, we're going to go ahead and guess. Now, when we guess, we have to rock, paper, scissors to see which one of us guesses first. How do you rock, paper, scissors, Juan?
3 times.
That's my guy right here.
My guy.
That's my
3-2?
guy. Oh yeah.
Who's for? It's Voki, isn't it?
Voki and Dencia. And
You should have made him sign under the four-pumper law.
you know what? I never thought about that. We should
Damn
put
it.
those on top and let them all sign underneath.
Yep.
Are you on the 3 or the 4 side? See who's. It's
pretty
coming.
good.
It's
You
coming.
can probably go back through and figure out what they were.
I don't want to. Ready?
Ah.
All right, we got 3 great stories. Cinco
Short stories, but you know.
de Five-O, 8-ball.
Cinco de Five-O.
Cinco de Five-O. I can't tell you can't spell your things.
It was the moonshine.
Yeah, it's got to be the shine sign. 8-ball corner pocket and left on the river. So, what are you thinking, Joshua?
You know, I got a feeling on this, but my feelings have not been good sometimes. You know, my gut feeling. So I had a little issue with the left on the river. Honestly, there's some holes in that from what I feel, but that one seems too easy now because, like I said, and maybe I'm wrong. That's how it goes.
Like he's baiting you?
Yeah, just trying to drag you in with this. It doesn't sound quite real, but I've done some shit for pussy, so I know I've also been there. So never walked a river at midnight, but I've done some other stuff.
Because he's never been offered to walk a river at night. Okay.
True. Yeah, honey, if you want to take a walk in the river, I'll go. You can even steal my car.
As we're walking down the river, I'm thinking about myself, and even without her, I'm thinking La Llorona. I'm thinking the Chupacabra, all the Mexican stories.
Fort Morgan.
Thinking of them, dude.
Fort Morgan. You don't need all those fancy names.
But then
Rush.
But then I'm thinking, well, you're the dumbass that went down on the river. Decided to walk with someone.
As you see the Chupacabra and you're getting lucky, you're like, you're not even scared you're scared of the devil dog. You're just like, I'm getting some. Read it.
So, with all that said, so when we mentioned about the age of the phone and taking videos and stuff, and when I was just rolling that back through my head, I've taken video at concerts at least 10 years ago, guaranteed at Red Rock. So I know video was available, but I think there's some holes in that story too. So I am going to go with 8-ball corner pocket as the hooker. Okay, that's what I'm saying.
All right, yeah, you did a good job, Juan, because I think none of them are true. So none of them are true.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah,
I'm trying to say.
I'm playing. I think Cinco de Five-O is probably a true story. We met Amanda. She kind of, and she said you were super worried that she's gonna start ratting you out for stuff, and she did not. She did a very good job, by the way. Amanda, you did a great job. So, because Amanda ain't no snitch, son.
Because her Bullhucker was a stolen car, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, she left out some stories about that.
Yeah. 8-ball corner pocket. I'm gonna say that's true, just because I think left on the river is too outrageous. Unless she was part ninja to get away from you, like
dude. But back in the day, younger, what things you did for.
Fair enough, but I mean, like, I'm also like, I don't hear a stream. I do not hear a stream. She's peeing on that tree, and you could hear. I feel you would hear her walking away because you're on the river, you're out in the wilderness, so you'd hear twigs and stuff breaking. So as her footsteps go further away, you're like, I know you pee.
Remember, I picked this girl up at Walmart.
Fair enough. But
she might be a ninja, a crackhead ninja.
It was after 10:30, 11.
I'm just saying.
I think that's why it's too easy.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like that one, it feels like bait to me.
But you know what? He's also trying to defend it right now pretty hard. So. Yeah,
all right.
I'm gonna go with that one. Left on the river. You're going with.
I'm going 8-ball corner pocket.
Before we go any further, I do want to say thank you to the Brush Emporium. Thank you so much for giving us the space down here to have this podcast, for being understanding, for being awesome people. If you've never been here, what you waiting for, man? 210 Clayton Street. They have a lot of great food upstairs. They have now the they call it the Beehive, all kinds of stuff up there, a bunch of collectibles you can buy up there. Cool thing about upstairs, Juan, I know you kind of grabbed you and brought down here real quick.
Yeah.
It's the first time here.
First time I ever came here.
Mm-hmm. They have a bunch of old school board games upstairs. You can actually go bring the kids in and play some old school games. You know what I mean? Bring some pizza, ice cream, wings, pasta.
The wings are fabulous.
Josh gets wings every time he's here. It makes me laugh.
I'm hooked, man.
They're like, always have Josh co-host. We need the money. But it's a fantastic.
You won't be disappointed, man. I'm telling you right now.
The garlic pepper dry rub, by the way. That's what's up, dude. But fantastic people, and it's a local establishment that supports local people. So please make sure you support.
Always support the local ones, man. That's what I'm big on right now. So.
Yeah, local. Yeah, we're gonna pump your liquor store here in a second.
Yeah.
As soon as I know I'm right and he's wrong, but anyway, please make sure you support them because they support this podcast. If you like this podcast, then support the people who support it. So also. If you like what you see today, man, on the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, there's a little red button. That's our subscribe button. Go and hit that bad boy. It's a small click. It's a huge click for us, man. So we appreciate the support. All right. Having said that, Juanitos, my man Josh is going 8-ball corner pocket. I'm going left on the river. What is it?
Make sure I got it right here.
Left on the river. Damn it. What's not true about that?
What's not true about it? I didn't get left walking on the river.
What happened?
She didn't steal my car.
Okay. So, did you get lucky?
Huh?
Did you wake up with mud in your crack? Did you get lucky?
It was in the fall, Larry.
Mud in your crack.
I'm just saying, John. I didn't hear a blanket being brought with me.
That's true. All the stuff unloaded. No blanket. No.
And you've lost a lot of weight, but you used to be a big guy like me, so I know you weren't on top, son. You
Dude,
know,
I was 300 pounds 10 years ago.
You're kicking
God
ass.
damn,
You look
brother.
great, man.
Hell yeah,
You look
good
fantastic.
job, man.
It took me 2 times getting sick, and this last time seeing. And I put this on Facebook. I don't know if y'all seen my a little rant I put on there, but and I did it because I'm always on Facebook. I always put my stuff on Facebook because I feel if I'm going to be on Facebook as a podcaster, which I'm, that's what I'm shooting for, and doing some clips and doing. If I want to be, I feel if a person wants to be on Facebook, you got to be real about your shit.
Yeah.
And what affected me this second time I got sick was my son.
Sure.
He's all, Dad. He's all, am I going to see Pampas and you in a wheelchair? Or are you guys going to die? My son's just turned 11.
Yeah.
So that one, this time, the first time I got sick is because I got diabetes, just like my dad.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought, I'm Superman. I can make it. I can get out of this one.
Right.
So I took a different approach to it, and a lot of people helping me out right now. Hopefully, I can give shout outs on it.
Absolutely, man.
Huge shout out to Proactive, man, because those guys and the gals down there.
Oh, Leif. What's up, Leif?
Yeah, they got me juiced up, but on the good juice. So
That's awesome, man.
awesome.
so it has, man. I've seen it's been 9 days now since I went down, got sick pretty bad, and then I got on the program and I do their pellets. I do the pellets that they got, and I do the IVs. I put that on Facebook so people have seen that, and doing some shots to help me curb my appetite on sweets.
Oh, that's cool.
So
Like the Ozempic?
kind of similar
Okay.
to that. So what it does, right, it just curbs my appetite.
Yeah.
Today, I was drinking Diet Coke. I haven't been able to quit Diet
Yeah.
Coke. Today, I opened one. It tasted like shit now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's you'd be surprised when you get your body healthy on vitamins and stuff. What it'll start to reject all the bad shit that we normally eat.
Oh, yeah.
So
I've also, I believe in accountability like that too.
yeah.
So I have a TikTok that's my personal name. I weigh in every Wednesday
Oh, nice.
online. You know what I mean?
All
So,
right.
and I thought, man, I'm down 28 pounds.
Because people are ruthless. They'll hold you to that shit.
Yeah. Oh, my buddy Jeremy from work is like, I didn't see your Wednesday weigh. I'm like, well, because it was a bad one. So, you know?
I don't film those.
I do, and then I cry. Nothing worse than seeing a fat guy cry. But I agree in that. You look awesome, man. You look so good.
I just put yesterday. I don't know if everybody's seen. I put a picture up of what of June, like in June to today. And dude, you can tell. I mean, I'm having some beers tonight, but I quit drinking beer.
Yeah.
Because beer just bloated the shit out of me.
Sure.
Right.
I had a couple drinks these last 2 weekends. I had a tasting, and I had we had a Halloween party last night that I went to. So I had a couple drinks, but
In moderation.
exactly, that's our tagline: enjoy in moderation.
Right.
And I'm learning a lot of things now that I'm old, dude. It sounds stupid, but
Weird like that.
between the time I turned 21, like I said, so my son's 11, so
Yeah.
11 years ago until he was born. I mean, dude, I was at it rough, man. I was at a good time, having good times, and then even after my son was born, I didn't get sick, and like I did this last time. I got sick once before, but I didn't get to this point where I was out. I mean, my son pushed me in a wheelchair a couple times through these last 45 days,
Yeah.
and that I can't put my son through that. I can't. I mean, either dad's gone, passes away, Pampas passes away because we both got diabetes and we're not putting ourselves in check, or we're both in some wheelchairs.
Yeah.
That pulled at the strings, man. And my son, yeah, it was just it's what changed me these last few months.
Yeah, you
months.
gotta think of him for sure,
Yeah.
man. That's I'm not a father like you guys,
Yeah.
but I mean,
I only got one. But dude, when he asked, he said, "Dad, I just want you to get better. I'm going to remind you to take your vitamins." He calls me. He'll call every morning when he's with me. "Did you take your vitamins, Dad?" Now I tell him, "Did you take yours?"
Yeah.
Because I took him to some of my appointments, and I told him, I said, "I'm not trying to scare you, but I want you to know what diabetes is in our family." Already, my grandpa, my dad, me. I go, "You have a chance. You're 11. You have a chance to curb it. I'm not saying you can
Get away from
you're
it.
going to have it, but there's possibilities, high possibility." So he's learning. He started eating clean with that, and he tries to do it when he's with his mom too. But kids 11, fries and hamburger. I mean, he's not into that yet, but his French fries and hash browns and
Sure, but you can also set that ground level for him, that cornerstone of health. You know what I mean? Like,
So I took a McDonald's away from him 2 weeks ago, and then Equal I hit. So I was like, dude, see? That was my perfect example.
Yeah.
Like, look at this.
Yeah.
Look at these kids are getting sick and
People
they're
be
dying.
dying and shit. Yeah.
So it was like perfect timing when that happened.
That's crazy.
I hate to say it, but
You brought up. Real quick. So the river is the fake story. The other 8 Ball is the true story.
yes.
Never knew those chicks again.
Nope. Not yet. Maybe after this one.
Should be watching. She's like, oh, I was waiting for him to call. You know,
I gave him my number.
that number is probably in that flip phone under
So the
pool
flip phone,
table chick. You know?
the flip phone is legit. We could call Jason right now and he'd vouch for that.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
guy's like, throw that shit away, bro.
yeah.
So it's not even good for evidence.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Although you know what, I found my flip phones from back in the day. I've been cleaning my basement and stuff out, just house cleaning, just throwing stuff away, man, getting rid of everything. And
You could record like a 10-second
I have
grainy
a
clip.
hard time getting rid of them for some reason. Like
They don't erase.
there's still a little box. Like I don't know what's on there.
We've
It's
had some good times, little BlackBerry,
Oh,
fucking
man.
yeah,
The
Crackberry?
yeah,
like,
man.
Oh, Nokia. Oh, what the things you've seen.
My
The
razor,
razor.
Yeah.
I had that
yeah,
one.
baby.
Had a razor.
I was a pimp back in the day.
Oh yeah.
What's up?
They brought those back, didn't they?
So
Or
Well, they
version of
did,
them.
but they're not the same.
They're not the
dude.
same, yeah.
Like they should have.
remember those little? They're like that big, and the chocolate they kind of like flipped around like
Yeah.
half of 60 or something, 60 degrees.
My uncle's got one of those foldable phones now that comes to a full screen.
I seen it. I don't know if I like those.
I don't think they're gonna make it, dude.
No.
Did you didn't see the new one? Did you? It actually folds out into a tablet. It's a 4-fold now.
Yeah, I don't. I kind of played with his a little bit.
Longevity doesn't seem
But
right.
I don't
you
think
can't do
it's
nothing
gonna-
in the crease. You can't. The screen's not touch. The touch thing messes up.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna last. But
No.
it's a gimmick.
My sister has one. Yeah.
Everything's retro. They want the shit, dude. My daughter, she's wearing my freaking 1985.
Well,
I had a Levi jacket with the patches on it and stuff. She wears.
Dude, I brought that back in '98.
Dude,
jean jacket.
But that was the shit, man. But they want to wear it now. Like how these phone companies could make millions of
If
dollars.
they brought the brick phone back, I'm on that shit.
Well, they're not doing that.
That
But if
was
you
the
brought
best
back a
phone.
razor,
Remember the brick phone though?
Oh yeah, dude.
That was the best reception. The best. You could get a call anywhere. That
You got
shit.
cancer immediately. You put it to your ear, cancer.
Yeah,
like right now.
You could have a 5-minute phone call for that thing drained on you, man. I took
did,
it,
bro.
My friend Tish and I went to go see AC/DC.
With the bag? With the bag?
Yeah, in
Yeah.
1996. So mom goes, take my new cell phone with you in case. So I packed that thing in. You know what I mean?
Pimping, yeah.
And I said, I'm going to call her. We're getting home. I turned it on. You'd have thought God came into the back seat. That's the whole car just. The light on that thing was nuts, dude. Like people from space on one of the space stations was like, did you see that? Somewhere around Denver, Colorado, man. Yeah.
Fucking at the concert was at one out castle on Red Rocks.
Yeah.
Like blaring out there.
Oh
with
man, it was nuts, dude. It was absolutely nuts.
I dated a girl from Eaton, and back then you had to pay for your minutes. So you paid for so many minutes a month, and her mom would be like, if you're going to talk to your boyfriend, you go to the garage and you talk on your car phone. So she'd sit in the garage in her Beretta and friggin' like, I got to burn up 80 minutes. We're like, all right, cool. What's up? What do you got to do?
we used our phones like you're at the fucking jail. Hi and bye. Who's this? Where you at?
Yeah.
I'm in jail. Bye.
Yeah.
Send
yeah,
mail.
Yeah.
Hang up.
I'm
Because we didn't
done.
want to use our minutes up.
I'm done. Come get me.
Yeah.
Where do you take a phone call from? I'm done. Come get me. No.
Hang up.
It's me, Bob. It's a baby. What do you say? It's a baby.
Oh, Mom, I'm in jail. Come get me.
What was that commercial, man? Forget, it's me, Bob. We had a
baby
baby.
boy.
It's a boy.
Yeah, yeah.
We had a baby. It's a boy. Fucking on the collect call shit right now.
Wasn't there a thing with like primetime minutes too? The old phones like that.
Nighttime
Oh,
and
yeah.
daytime.
100%.
Yeah. Crazy. When I was
I
my
had a
first
Star
phone-
Tech. Remember the Star Tech?
Oh, I had a Cricket in Pueblo.
Cricket.
And the thing shut off as soon as you left the city limits. The thing shut off, so
Done.
it was no good to travel with. But
Yeah.
Cricket was awesome in
Dude,
Pueblo.
how did we do it before with no GPS? No calling no one. If you go to Denver or Greeley, you didn't know if they made it until you got back or you got to Greeley and called collect. Remember? You had to call collect.
Yeah, I look back at the time, like going to Pueblo for the first time without a cell phone. Like, and I told myself, I'll never own a cell phone. Because my thought back then was like, it's too easy to track me.
Yeah.
Not like the government's tracking me, but like it's too easy to find me at that
Yeah.
point. You know, like I don't know why I'm so important, you know, but
Right.
I said I'll never own a cell phone. Then I broke down and got a pager.
Oh, dude, I
thought-
still have my last pager. I still have
Yeah,
it.
what are you doing, drugs still in the 80s?
So 911 if you knew it was important.
Yeah,
man.
baby.
Yeah. But Yeah, I don't know how he did it back then.
I just watched The Hangover, dude.
Oh,
Again.
yeah.
When he goes into Caesar's Palace, you got a phone bank around here? Dude, you know how long it's been since a payphone?
Yeah.
When have you seen a payphone? Last time you seen one?
Oh.
I'm cheating.
Is there
but
even one around
in
here
LaSalle? So in LaSalle, they have the classic liquors.
Yeah.
It's like an old like.
So they got one there.
But it's literally just a prop.
Oh, okay.
So, but I mean, it doesn't work at all. But it is an old payphone, like the red box, the whole nine. There is one in Cope or
Not anymore.
Joe's. Oh, it's gone.
Someone stole it.
No shit.
It was a big deal. It was on KBPI. That's
A working one?
What's that?
A working one?
I bet it was.
Juan, like an actual phone booth.
Mm-hmm.
Like Superman changes in.
Oh, with the door and everything?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
dude.
Because you drive through Cope. It's right on
It's
side.
right in
I
that
do
park.
remember. Okay, I do remember seeing it.
Yeah, well,
Yep,
somebody
yep,
stole that son of a bitch. I don't know if they got it back.
The
but
whole
somebody,
thing?
No.
Yeah, man.
Cage and all.
Buddy, I mean, you know it's worth, and that's awesome to have in your house, dude. It's
Now it is.
yeah.
You remember we'd pull up to 7-Eleven, and our Morgan one on the far side where the liquor store's at. I remember there used to be a set of 4 right there. Dude, we'd be sitting there waiting. I'm like, dude, are you going to fucking hurry? My pager's blowing up, dude.
Yeah.
I got to call.
This bitch is at the river. I gotta get there, dude.
You know how people are all germaphobes and super clean nowadays?
Oh, geez.
They're
Not back then.
Back then, if you had a payphone and you touched that thing to your ear or your face, you probably got the Ebola virus. But but we were stronger back then because
You
we
got
were
so
always
much
dirty.
shit. You got every sex disease there was in the
You're
fucking
You're immune
planet.
to everything.
That receiver has touched another man's genitals.
Easy.
And now it's on either your mouth or your ear, so you know.
Yep.
You
You
know?
ever seen someone get hit with one of those things?
No.
Other than the movies?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. With the head of that phone just bam.
What about the phone books? Like they were on a little chain.
Yes.
You could pull them up. Like you could hit somebody with that
I got
thing,
video.
dude.
I got video of my son and 3 of his friends, 2 of his friends, 3 of them total, but sitting at my dinner table eating pizza. And I'm asking them, I said, do you guys know what a phone book is? And they're all, no, I got this. I should probably post it because I never have, but oh, do you know what a phone book is? And one of his friends all, so no, is it something you read in your phone? I'm all, dude, are you fucking... I'm looking for a phone book so I could show them, but I don't have one.
Right.
But these kids, my son's 11, just
Never
turned 11,
seen
so
one.
10 when this happened. But none of them know what a phone book was. It's like, dude, we had to look up. If I was looking for Larry the Moose, looking for him, it took me an hour to find his phone number. And then I was like, fuck, there's like 20 of them. So I'd have to call all of them to find out.
Rip that page out. We gotta go. We gotta go.
I'll go one better on you.
I'd be like, is Larry there? Wrong number.
Back in the day, that's kind of not true, Juan, because you'd have my number memorized. I don't know anybody.
If he was your boy, you'd already have the number. Like,
yeah, but when you're just looking for you're looking for the homie or whatever, you know, hey.
I'm just saying, you had a lot of numbers memorized in your head at one point in
We
time.
did, dude. We did.
You know, and nowadays, I don't know. We've been
Ours
friends
were
a long
just written
time.
on all the refrigerators.
I have no clue what his phone number is. Like if it didn't say
I don't know
Josh
my mom's
Finley-
phone number. I gotta go look up in mom.
Yeah, me too.
Did you know you gotta do 666 for mom?
No.
Yeah, remember that.
Okay.
what's that?
You know, you do the fast typing when you try to when you're spelling on your keypad.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Mom is the same number.
Oh, 666.
I didn't know that.
That's about right.
Makes a little sense.
That makes lots of sense now.
Right.
And so are some of the girls in my phone. We'll keep it back. We'll skip that
Mom
one.
1, mom 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5.
We got to start wrapping up. Before we do, I want to talk a little bit about you doing podcasting now.
Yes.
You had the Brew and Chew podcast for a while.
Yes.
Is that no longer a thing?
Nope, Freddie and I still got it. We
Okay.
still got the page up, so those of us, and we got the YouTube page up. We've been posting. I've been posting clips to it, and he's getting stuff put on. We still do reviews, food and beverage, but now we're going to go. So the block was generous enough to let me do trial run. I guess you could say that all that come out with all my mistakes. We had some good ones come out, but it was hard to do it the way I wanted to do it. So,
Sure.
And I want to do everything live. I like to do it live because I figure, because we got into politics stuff, and I thought the live was better because no edits, nobody complaining that you cut something out of context. I don't know, said, no, you said it, here it is, it was live. So we're putting 2 studios in the house. So one studio is going to be, my son wants to do some gaming stuff. So I'm going to let him mess around with that because he has to, since he's still underage, there's a parent consent thing, or I don't know exactly what it is about YouTube, and can't show your kid's face on there unless the parent's with him doing the gaming and stuff. So I don't know, some rules about that, so, which is cool.
As there should be.
Yeah, there should be, definitely. So, and then the other studio is going to be the Brew and Chew podcast studio. So we'll go back at it, and hopefully by then, we got more bandwidth and stuff at home for, or bandwidth, we want to call it faster internet service,
Stronger internet
service
connection,
at home, and do my lives there because we'll be directly connected. And it was just hard doing the way I was doing it to get good lives.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I think that's where I want to go with do the lives and still do reviews, but also still stay in some politics, but stay into people local and in town and business because I support a lot of local stuff. So
I'll tell you what, Juan, not having to break down and set up every time is awesome.
yeah,
What do you think about a little studio down here?
yeah, no, I like it.
Yeah.
It looks a lot smaller,
It's
or a lot
smaller.
bigger online.
Yeah. Everybody says that. Everybody's like, "Wow, this looks much bigger online."
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? If that wasn't said to me my whole life, I'd be offended. But Juan Ayala, man, it's been good to see you, brother.
Yeah,
Thank
so
you
make
for
sure you
cool.
check us out and check out what's going on. So
Where can I find the Brew and Chew podcast?
So Brew and Chew, I'll run it from my personal page because I got such a big following there because of the liquor store,
Yeah.
and I have separate pages for the store. But it seems like I get more hits and more traction on my personal.
Sure.
So I put everything there, and it's linked to everything. So Brew and Chew podcast page is on Facebook,
Yeah.
and the Brew and Chew on YouTube.
Okay.
So
Right on.
that one has small subscribers, but most of the videos I got are starting to get up there. I got flagged and tagged a lot because I didn't know all this legal bullshit, and I felt
Well-
bad because I had some good interviews with some big people in town, like city council stuff. You knew that when we're doing that, but like in the beginning, we said about having this stuff on the table. I gotta say, and in my reviews, and yours is different, but in the reviews I was doing, if I smash on Dos Equis, then they start coming at you. But if you say good stuff about them, they don't come at you.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you gotta
Of
say,
course.
I'm not sponsored by them. Whatever I had on the table, because I got flagged for that stuff. I got also flagged for just haters, being haters.
Sure.
Saying that, when I did city council stuff, that was it on city time? Well, no, it was on city time because, Larry knows everything that I do. And it's all paid by me out of
Yeah.
pocket. You know how it goes. All this is just doesn't show up.
It's funny they would say city time. City council people they get one payment a month.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I
very,
mean?
very minimal.
Yeah. It's
So, but people were just, because we drank some good whiskeys and we drank some good beers
Sure.
because that was what it was about reviewing, but actually having a discussion.
yeah.
And people came at me like, look, man, I go, if you want my receipts, where they came from, who bought them, how it was paid for, whether it was given to me or not given to me, but people were just...
No, see, that's where you're wrong.
Right.
I would tell them straight up, the proof of burden's on you. I don't have to prove shit to you.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Just so we're clear.
100%.
But I always felt offended because it was like if I was doing this and they're bashing our podcast, I got to cover for you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to look bad to you
I get
two
it.
because they're coming after me.
My point is, like, if they came after me, I might have to defend it a little bit,
Yeah.
But you're not on a city council, Juan. You're no public figure like that.
And I'm
You're not
trying
an
to get
elected
that
figure.
information out to the public.
But my point is, people just have nothing better to do with their time sometimes, and they just want to find a problem where there's not one.
And so I'm going to change that. But it was, and also we did some other ones about. I did one with a good friend of mine about conspiracy theories. Well, I got flagged for that because we didn't use alleged, and because we didn't say we thought or we think or this is still under investigation type. I was like, dude, I'm not no freaking lawyer. How am I supposed to know all this shit?
Oh,
But
you have to know.
Yeah,
it now.
they do.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
learning that. I'm learning that. So
I've only been flagged once. What's up?
so that's why we got a little iffy on some stuff and got pushy on some things when especially when we got politics.
Yeah.
But that's where I want to go with it. I want to be the edgy, bring you on and ask you, hey, what the fuck you doing? Type of shit. So that's what I want.
That's
and so
awesome.
now we guys change everything to do that.
Okay.
And then in between getting sick, kind of it put a stop to everything. So I got to watch out for myself and my son first. So
It does it. Yeah. Juan, I wish you the best of luck with it, man.
yeah.
It's been
we'll have
awesome
you guys
to see
on.
you.
Yeah, we'll have you guys on.
absolutely. Yeah, this guy right here, he's got stories all day. I don't. It's nuts, dude.
Or I'll bring stories out. Whatever happens.
yeah.
So I have got asked those. When is comedy starting?
Jenny, still tickets? Yes.
Yes, of course.
November 23rd and December 28th are the first two.
So this month.
Yes.
This month.
23rd. By the time this is out, tickets will be on sale.
Oh,
so
nice. Okay. Right.
I'll bring them to you.
Don't miss it. Don't miss it.
It's going to be Nancy Norton. So she was.
Oh, boy.
She was the winner of the Boston Comedy Festival a couple years back.
Okay.
So, yeah, she's a stud. So, we're excited. So,
She's real good.
Well, again, if Village Liquor can do anything, or now we got Ayala's events and entertainment, so if we can do something for you, let me know.
okay. All right. We'll do it. Like I said, man, awesome to see you, brother.
Yeah, it's always a good time.
Yeah,
Hell
leave
yeah.
the liquor at home next time, you son of a bitch.
What?
No, keep the liquor flowing.
We got a couple of stories that we didn't even have time to tell about Larry.
We'll get to them
And
someday. We'll get to them someday. So, anyway, I'm Moose Lundstrom.
I'm Josh Finley.
Hey, we'll catch you next time.
Peace.